You don't recognize me?
I've told you who I am already. Human, female, young, beautiful.
Nice.
These steps are so far apart. I've gotta find a way down.
You scale-gorge waterscape to seal the armor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Cienjo natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the three talents, the path to the great roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the three talons. What the heck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice.
Looks good.
This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the 3 talents. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Those seals you mentioned, do you mean these weird-looking stone lanterns?
That's right. From what I recall, we have to touch these stone lanterns in a particular sequence to unlock the seals in this area.
In that case then, I'll leave it to you.
I'll do my best.
Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different. Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different. Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different.
It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Tingyun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Fentilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning.
This song's just for you.
Don't ask, just spend.
So, you in the mood for another beating?
Turn up the volume.
Let's go.
About this! You've arrived, huh? Step up, let's see ya. Let's kick things off with you!
No dirty tricks, alright?
Keep up my tempo.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Is that all?
Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock!
Better hedge your bet. Going all in. Tabs on me.
songs just for you. Turn up the volume.
Alright, I'll call your bet. Don't ask, just spend.
So, you in the mood for another beating?
No dirty tricks, alright?
Keep up my tempo.
Let's make it quick. What about this? Reach the end of the story in your own way.
What is?
Miss March, I would advise you to refrain from interfering with the Videodora.
Huh? The Videodora?
When the life of a Videodora is over, they return to the ancient sea and form a shell before emerging anew. This is the hatching rebirth cycle.
Whoa.
Looks good.
Looks like I've got a winning hand. Going all in. Tabs on me.
You've arrived, huh? Step up, let's see ya. Let's kick things off with you!
Turn up the volume.
Better hedge your bets.
Let's go.
All in.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock!
Alright, I'll call your bet.
This is our chance.
What about this? That's all you've got? Slice like a good brew. My friends, indulge yourself.
Just a scratch.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Rules are made to be broken!
Time for the main event. Turn up the volume!
Better hedge your bets. Going all in. Tabs on me.
Let's go.
You've arrived, huh? Step up, let's see ya. It ain't over yet!
Time for the main event. Keep up my tempo!
Just a scratch.
All in. Don't ask, just spend.
So, in the mood for another beating?
Let's rock!
All right, I'll call your bet. Going all in. Tabs on me.
What about this? You've arrived, huh? Step up, let's see ya. Let's kick things off with you!
Watch your head.
Turn up the volume!
Better hedge your bets.
Let's make it quick.
Up my tempo! Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Looks like I've got a winning hand. Can't lose this one. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
This is our chance. What about this? Rules are made to be broken! You outstayed your welcome!
Nice like a good brew, full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourselves.
No dirty tricks, all right?
Watch your head.
So, you in the mood for another beating? It ain't over yet!
Turn up the volume.
Don't ask, just spend.
Let's go.
That's all you've got? Let's kick things off with you!
Is that all? Looks good.
Let's rock.
All right, I'll call your bet. Going all in. Tabs on me.
What about this?
Better hedge your bets. Can't lose this one.
Time to mix things up.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
Nice like a good brew. Full, my friends. Indulge yourselves.
This song's just for you. Keep up my tempo.
Looks like I've got a winning hand.
Let's make it quick. Batter up!
You've arrived, huh?
Can't lose this one.
Let's go. Reach the end of the story in your own way.
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
What seems to be the problem, Frank? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals? What seems to be the problem, Frank? It would appear the seals have you at a loss.
Our reincarnation's greatest cost, the wisdom of a past life lost. Yet through the teachings of our kind, the mural depicts the Vidyadhara being guided by their elder.
This mural is pretty interesting.
This mural must be related to the other.
Hey, do you think this could be...
Perhaps.
Perhaps?
What seems to be the problem, Frank? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
This mural portrays the Vidyadhara young. They... Okay, let's head to the third seal.
My tempo!
Looks like I've got a winning hand.
So, you in the mood for...
Let's rock!
Can't lose this one.
Watch this!
All right.
Looks good.
That confidence.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Rules are made to be broken!
Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
This song's just for you.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
Turn up the volume.
Looks like I've got a winning hand.
Let's make it quick.
We need a strategy.
Something's not right. It's a pointless struggle.
All right, I'll call your bet.
How about this?
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up. My tempo!
Better hedge your bets. Don't ask, just spend.
So, you in the mood for another beating? Let's kick things off with you!
This song's just for you. Turn up the volume.
The last of the three talents is here.
There are abominations up ahead. Careful, everyone.
I'll be taking point.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Nice like a good brew. Full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourselves.
Rules are made to be broken! Decisive strike!
Here to crash the party?
Better hedge your bets. Don't ask, just spend. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Let's make it quick. Batter up!
Let's rock!
Going all in. Tabs on me.
So, you in the mood
This song's just for you.
Alright, I'll call your bet. Don't ask, just spend. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all!
Batter up!
Let's rock!
Going all in. Tabs on me.
You've arrived, huh? Step.
Let's kick things off with you!
No dirty tricks, alright?
Pretty good crowd today.
Don't ask, just spend. Watch your head. Let's go.
This song's just for you. Let's rock!
Going all in. Tabs on me.
Nice like a good brew. Full-bodied, my friends. Indulge yourself.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
The reverence to the three talents is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's Ventilia. We must hurry.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all!
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or Maybe I'll take it all!
Rules are made to be broken! Decisive strike!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
I'm on it, well, Mr. Yang.
Ah, Mr. Stellaron. Time for us to reveal our true value to one another.
Ready, Linksy? Let's rock!
So this is the Lafu's Ambrosial Arbor. It's my first time seeing it.
Aren't you a Cloud Knight?
Cloud Knights don't visit the Ambrosial Arbor without a reason. Plus, I'm new here. The Lafu's plague mark is a tree, while the Yao Qing's is a moon. I think we got the better one.
I heard that the Ambrosial Arbor shriveled and died a long time ago. How could it...
The influence of the Stellaron. There's no time for explanations. We must return to the Ten Lords Commission. I'm wounded. I need your assistance in getting there. Once we get to Starskiff Jetty...
Well, there's nothing else for it. We're duty-bound to help the Ten Lords Commission. You're the first 10 Lords Commission judge I've met. What do you guys do exactly?
Our work concerns the Marastruck and the lifespans of long-life species.
Oh, hopefully you'll be the last one I meet for a while then.
Indeed.
Authorized personnel only. This chamber is... how do you pronounce it?
Sacrosanct. It means this place is important.
You sure know a lot, Mr. Locha.
You are too kind, miss. For one thing, I don't recognize that thing on the painting.
That's something I do know. It's an Arumaton. They're service robots on the Xianzhou.
Be careful, everyone.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume!
Looks like I've got a winning hand. Can't lose this one.
Commencing research. Excuse me, coming through.
How about this?
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
This song's just for you. Let's rock!
Better hedge your bets.
Perfect. Now's my chance.
Let's make it quick.
I think something bit me.
My tempo!
Alright, I'll call your bet. Going all in. Tabs on me.
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for collection.
How about this?
Pretty good crowd today.
Better hedge your bets. Can't lose this one.
Excuse me, coming through.
Let's go.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Why is there still a civilian out here?
I fear not death, for the fate of the Artisanship Commission now rests entirely on my... Not a chance! Asai, escape while you still can. There's no hope of the Cloud Knights arriving...
Don't try to be a...
Asai!
Hey, do I sound like a dog to you?
No! But what is the meaning of...
You just said there's come with us for now.
That won't do.
Looks like...
I...
Now! Move it!
This song's just for you. Turn up the volume.
Looks like I've got a winning hand.
Commencing research.
About this!
Miss Cloud!
Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock!
Better hedge your bets. Can't lose this one.
Perfect. Now's my chance.
Let's make it quick. Yeah!
Up! Like tempo!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Perfect. Now's my chance. Excuse me, coming through.
What about this?
No dirty tricks already.
This song's just for you. Turn up the volume.
Can't lose this one.
Let's go.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
This is as far as... A few more steps and we're at the main gate.
It's just a few steps away.
Everyone has their duties and obligations. From the day I joined the apprentices fled. No use in trying to talk.
Everyone has their duties.
Doesn't look like it wants to let us through.
I doubt that. I think Atsai is the only one here still taking orders from people.
Any ideas?
I've got it.
You know, you're getting less silent and more deadly by the minute. Sounds good. Let's get it.
Here to crash the party? Keep up! My tempo!
Alright, I'll call your bet.
How about this?
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all! Turn up the volume!
Rules are made to be broken!
Excuse me, coming through!
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Going all in. Tabs on me.
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
Ready to jam. That's it.
No dirty tricks, alright. Watch your head.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up! My tempo!
Target specimen sighted. Prepare.
Let's make it quick.
Better hedge your bet. Don't ask, just spend.
This song's just for you. Turn up the volume!
Just no dirty tricks, alright.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
So, are judges all loners? You don't seem to have any backup.
Judges of the Ten Lords Commission have always acted independently, each carrying out their duty in solitude. However, I have a younger sister. You remind me of her. There's the star skiff. The rebirth of the Ambrosial Arbor was bound to bring calamity. The Cloud Knights must be at the Alchemy Commission, next to the Arbor. You should head the same way. Thank you for ensuring my safety on this journey. I will report this good deed to the Ten Lords. And if the opportunity arises, I will return the favor.
We're glad we could help. She mentioned the Cloud Knights were at the Alchemy Commission. I should find a ship and regroup with my unit. What about you? Aw, you just can't bear to see me go, huh?
We are most grateful.
We need a strategy.
Don't run ahead, Lynx.
Seize the initiative.
Is that all? Real dirty tricks, all right.
Here to crash the party? Turn up the volume.
Going all in. Tabs on me.
Excuse me, coming through.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in. call your bet? Don't ask, just spend.
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for collection.
Entangle! That's it.
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
You have my gratitude. In the name of Landau, here's a cold, hardens the will. We shall never fall!
This song's just for you. Keep up my tempo! Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Punishment of the honor. Vines and veins.
Watch your head.
Commencing research.
I hope you're prepared.
Turn up the volume!
Looks like I've got a winning hand. Going all in. Tabs on me.
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for collection.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in. Better hedge your bets. Don't ask, just spend.
Grasp of nature. Reaper.
Commencing research. Relax, deep breaths. To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
You have my gratitude.
Let's rock!
In the name of Landau, here's a cold, hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Going all in. Tabs on me.
That's it? Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Excuse me, coming through.
Is that all?
Watch your head.
Pretty good crowd today.
Alright, I'll call your bet. Huh. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all!
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for collection.
Lifespan ends here. Vines and veins.
This song's just for you. Let's rock!
Don't ask, just spend.
You will know justice. In the name of Landau. Years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Commencing research. Excuse me, coming through.
My tempo!
No dirty tricks, alright? All in!
Reaper.
Going all in. Tabs on me.
Time for the main event. Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Better hedge your bets. Don't ask, just spend. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all! Watch your head.
Entangle.
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
You have my gratitude.
Pretty good crowd today. Let's rock!
Going all in. Tabs on me.
Punishment of the honor. Vines and veins.
No dirty tricks, alright?
Excuse me, coming through.
In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Let's rock!
Grasp of nature.
All in.
Of immortality.
Target specimen sighted. Prepare.
Alright, I'll call your bet. Don't ask, just spend. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all! Watch your head.
This song's just for you. Turn up the volume. Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
Commencing research.
Right in. To my heart's content.
Can't lose this one.
Time for the main event. Keep up. My tempo.
Target specimens, excuse me, coming through.
Better hedge your bet.
To be reborn.
We should put these to good use.
Is that a dragon?
We've reached the end. These are the roots of the ambrosial arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie. Reverence to the three talents, the path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon. Now, I will break the final seal.
I hope everyone is prepared.
Don't run ahead, Lynx.
Has the General of the Lawfu chosen to grace me with his presence?
That witch! She was here waiting for us the whole time! Show yourself, Fantilia!
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Let me make myself presentable. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and resurrection.
Fantilia! What?
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can put it to good use. The very power that brought the Cienjo long life, I will use to bring it destruction.
Fantilia has usurped the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Clouds. I'll go for the body. A well-matched opponent.
Commencing research. Time for something savory.
I owe you one.
I hope you're prepared. In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
So much bark with so little bite. Your attacks are futile. This body was born of the Arbor. You are but else.
That's some strong wind!
Watch, careful.
Preparing for collection. Excuse me, coming through.
Sounds like more business knocking.
You will know justice.
Try untangling yourselves from this.
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Your arrogance betrays you.
Commencing research.
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Flying insects.
I think something bit me.
Victory!
We're just having fun. Try this on Versailles.
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How indulgent. The universe will end in destruction. And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear.
Far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
Thousand thanks.
In the name of Landau. Years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Time for the master stroke. Radiant Spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy!
The die is cast.
I am the vanguard of the hunt.
Is that all?
General of the Cienjo, can your feeble
Gunhung, you take it from here.
Did you think it was over, Fentilia?
a scion of permanence? Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the arbor?
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for collection. Excuse me, coming through!
I hope you're prepared.
Try this on Versailles. What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Shine, celestial spheres.
that it?
Are we still ants to you, Fantilia? So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success. I wonder what the other Ravagers would think.
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted with them. I'm afraid you won't have a chance. Blossom. It is time to put an end to this.
In the name of Landau. Years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
I know you.
Was that it?
Out of ideas, Fantilia! For the Shinjo!
You will know justice.
You're wasting my time. It is time to put an end to this.
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Now who's
Fantilia, your scheme ends here. To victory!
Commencing research.
Sounds like more business knocking. Try this on for size.
Forgive my indulgence. Your struggle in the face of certain death is touching. For my next trick, I shall turn each of you into my Void Rangers. The power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great Nanook. Let's start with this arrogant Xianzhou general. I wonder if the transformation of a Xianzhou general into a Void Ranger would cast the Law Food back into chaos. Destruction works in fascinating ways. What are you? Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Cienjo is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the hunt will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive. And it would seem the two of us can still coordinate our efforts. Vantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain. Vantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her. Thus, her connection to the Arbor was severed.
So it was all part of the plan? When Don Hung stabbed you, I was scared to death.
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction. Still...
Vantilia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep. Hey, wake up!
Get some rest while you can, and gather your strength.
Would you like me to relay your message?
Can you wait a little moment? The Master Diviner will be here soon. She's temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current situation known and fortify public spirit. This is her first real test as a General. I hope she can get...
I don't think I can ever get used to this. It's a pleasure to see you all here today, collating casualties and losses, dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples, submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers. Generalship is no trifling matter.
I think she's enjoying herself.
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
Of course not. On the contrary, I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the Luofu. Now that things have drawn to a conclusion, it is time to reward you.
Ooh, all those benefits that the General promised!
Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu. Your devotion is evident. After discussions with the 6 charioteers, you are henceforth sworn allies of the Luofu. Within the Luofu's jurisdiction, you are to be treated with the highest standard of diplomatic protocol.
On behalf of the Astral Express, I would like to thank you, Master Diviner.
Oh, wow. Nothing tangible?
Now that things have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please, this way.
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then
It's not a mission. The Stellaron Crisis, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus Rebellion, the Arbor's resurrection, not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Luofu. All of these incidents need reporting at the highest level for investigation. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective, so... When the Ambrosial Arbor was severed by the Rainbow Arbiter thousands of years ago, the abundance became a taboo. Those within the Alchemy Commission, the original masters of the so-called Way of Immortality, were ruined at a stroke. The Commission became a shadow of its former self. Presumably, from that moment on, the seeds of discord for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus had already been planted. Some of them were willing to work with the enemy, acquiring a Stellaron from the Antimatter Legion to try and They succeeded all right. But why would Fantilia's objective to be to realize their wishes? Those traitors gained nothing. They betrayed the Xianzhou. The Stellaron Hunters. We know just as little. But in the Matrix of Prescience, I saw a prophecy that Kafka received from Destiny's slave. Elio foresaw all manner of possibilities for the Luofu. Based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being under the control of Elio, that prophecy is indeed the most beneficial future for the Luofu. The Stellaron Hunters walked right into our trap, and even gifted allies, in the form of yourselves, to the Xianzhou.
That might sound self-interested, but I hope the feeling is mutual now that the future has come true. The Xianzhou has discovered the Legion's intentions, and with everyone's help, has imposed a crushing defeat on Fantilia. It appears that Fantilia was the mastermind behind it all. The Xianzhou warred with the Antimatter Legion in the past, and ever since we have kept a watchful eye on their movements. Few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed, clandestinely plotting and machinating, and surreptitiously bestowed a Stellaron upon the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. This heinous act instigated an uprising aimed at luring the Luofu into a perilous trap of self-destruction. The present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a re-evaluation. We should proceed cautiously. That we may. But as logical as things might seem, there are still many details about which we're... For example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent it onto Scale Gorge Waterscape? How many disciples of Sanctus Medicus still remain at large? All of this is a mystery. I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report. But for the sake of Jingyuan, anything related to Xianzhou internal affairs will have names redacted. I hope you can...
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail of the report. I fear that if the Astral Express gets dragged into matters, leaving will not be an easy task.
Jingyuan has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have to deal with them one by one. Cloud Knight generals are all such a hassle. Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. If you pass through Starskiff Haven, I have something that I hope you can give to Yukong. It was all so chaotic. When Fantilia, the Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan, she took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if Tingyun was a puppet manipulated by Fantilia, or if some form of deception was used to cloud her vision. I'm already prepared for the worst. Considering how the Legion operates, I fear the fate of the Skyfaring Commission Amichacitor may be a bleak one. As for how matters are handled with regards to Tingyun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian ken. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place, and I think it would be best if you were the one to deliver the...
I understand.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. It's getting late. If you need me, I'll be...
I see. Please extend my regards to the temple.
I will. Our condolences, Hellmaster. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Luofu from the Stellaron crisis.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct. Tingyun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bet. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Tingyun, a Lord Ravager? How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to the real Tingyun?
Madame Yukong.
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Tingyun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short life terms, a funeral. You see, for long-life species of the Xianzhou, death has ordinarily the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they leave behind their lives and wait for their time to come. People are used to a short farewell as opposed to a tedious burial process. Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony are us Foxians. Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. The Hall of Karma couldn't take them all in, and so they passed away. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes were by combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony. We honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars, to shine brightly among them. It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again, but also to comfort their surviving relatives, close friends, and indeed all residents of the Xianzhou. It's also my way of saying farewell to Tingyun. I know, I'm selfish. I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory of Tingyun from the... I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to look... This is the least I can do for her. I'd like to ask you all to witness this event. I've instructed Yen Ming to sort through Tingyun's belongings. I hope you can pick some out to place around...
Leave this to us. We'll take care of it as per your wishes, madam.
Once again, my thanks to all of you.
You always did say that I like to gossip, and here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off. Oh, it's you. For a moment, I thought she'd return.
We're here to help sort out Miss Tingyun's things. Madame Yukong wants to use...
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Amicassator seal, a small box, a knife. Looks like some kind of antique. but...
Oh, Ting Yun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yanming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yanming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Ting Yun.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered. Ting Yun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors, but also colleagues. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guild members. It became a custom. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild was always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made your leg hair grow. A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing shriek. Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting Yun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere and earnest. If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly gift her back?
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Ting Yun would have kept. Could there be other things similar to what Yanming got?
There's nothing else, except a handful of seeds. It looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box. The sleepless...
I can't cook to save my life, but one thing I'm sure of is that's a kitchen knife. I've never seen Miss Ting Yun use anything like that to defend herself. It must be another gift that she never had time to send. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme. A room alley? Which store is that again? This bow. It's a good bow. It couldn't be meant for me. Alright, just kidding. Just trying to liven things up around here.
There's nothing else. It looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box. The Sleepless Earl.
I can't cook to save my life. I've never seen Miss Ting Yun use any. There's an ad in the knife case. Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
everything okay? Huh? Why is D-Ting talking to you? I've always been nice to cute little animals. Of course I understand. All cute things in the world share. The first time we met D-Ting was during the Kafka hunt. I could tell the, for example, woof woof, woof 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 woof. Meaning, hello dear, I found a strange thing at the port of Cloudford. You may want to come and have a look for yourself. Hey, enough with the passive aggression. The simple truth of the matter is that I can understand him. So what did D-Ting find at the port? Come on, let's go check it out.
From inside the pilot house came the general's battle cry.
The Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of that tea house at the port when we first got into town?
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Which tea would you... Oh! This is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia. And imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Introducing a new product into the industry is really hard. Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually do it.
We found this box of seeds among her belongings.
Thank you. All of you. I think I should give something to Ting Yun in return. Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Ting Yun's Blend, seeing as Ting Yun won't be able to try it. We should drink a cup to her memory.
It's still early. Where to now?
Do you know how to fix a star skin?
The Lafu is famous for its mung bean soda. We've got to give it a try.
Chartering. High-end barge. The best choice for galactic commerce.
Oh, how's it going? Did you take some time off? See any more of the sea engine? Isn't that the place on Auramali over in Exalting Sanctum? All the foodies go there. What about? It's the main commercial street in the Exalting Sanctum. Although it's a lot quieter since the whole Stellaron. Tourists fresh off the Starskiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue in Starskiff Haven. It's one of those bustling tourist streets. But if you want the real deal on local snacks, you've gotta get to Auramali. I've marked it out for you on your map. Whenever I'm tired of Celestial Jade or slacking off, I head over for a bowl of Granny Chen's tofu. Darn it, now that you've... The Lafu is famous for its mung bean soda.
Spices Supreme! Check out that sign! Here it is!
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today? Something from Miss Tingyun for me? Oh, what a precious person she is. When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift: a sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. That's how she put it. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it'd cut straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell. Miss Tingyun is too kind. Who among the Aram Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of Whistling Flames? Her grand fare puts small merchants like us in touch with big intergalactic vendors. If we're talking gifts, it's us who— Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Tingyun must be real busy, right? This is real. The monster you mentioned, where did it come from? Forget it. Matters. It was our chili oil beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Tingyun to our restaurant.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Tingyun intended to gift it to.
Mr. Yan Ming said an ambassador will return with a gift for a trusted colleague. The person who Tingyun trusts the most is Madame Yukong, right?
What brings you here? This bow. Did Tingyun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Law Fu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Ting Yun and the Guild, the Law Fu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Ting Yun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Law Fu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs people like me, those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames. The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the star skiff.
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yan Ming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but it has I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Out of all this stuff we've got, what do you think we should place on the star skiff?
This time, we needn't compete. Go. Fly on to other distant worlds.
This is a gift from Miss Yensui on behalf of all the restaurants on Arum Alley. You're going to love this. This is the tea that Meng Ming has made, especially named after you.
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission and the Law Fu. This small seal is the foundation of the Xianzhou's prosperity. The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Ting Yun. I will seek out the truth, and if it is discovered that you were taken from us, I swear to avenge your unjust end. It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff Haven.
It's still early. Where to now?
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends. My apologies I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yen Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated. Before you leave the Luofu, there are two...
What, 2 gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he...
Please. Let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight. Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Luofu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a Jade Abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship. Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a Jade Abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall. The same is true of this Jade Abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the Jade Abacus here in my hand. No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Luofu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances.
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Dan Heng.
General.
In accordance with the edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this...
Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them.
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gates reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Dan Heng.
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right? Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Oh yeah, there are some people we haven't said goodbye to yet.
Fine, fine. Dan Heng and I will go back to the Express.
Don't worry, Mr. Yang.
Hiding out at the Divination Commission? That's a bold decision. She should be around here somewhere.
If we had Elio's eyes, the world would not appear as it does to you and I. There are myriad possibilities overlapping one another, representing the... So, was this your choice? To respond? If you wanted to refuse... Well, such a possibility may exist, but is that a choice you would make? What we call destiny. You heard the call and knew that I truly did. Is that so? Well, in that case, how about this? Well, let me ask you the same question again. It's not that I can't let it go. It's just that I deeply understand that in this seemingly vast world, real choices never exist and have... You know why I'm trying to stop you, right? If you leave, the story that follows will vanish from your future. I knew you'd come around. On the Xianzhou, being stricken with Mara is the inescapable destiny of the long-life species. It is a madness triggered by the accumulation of emotions and memories. Blade. After we arrived on the Xianzhou, the Mara in him flared up so violently that even my Spirit Whisper couldn't. My plan is to use Spirit Whisper to temporarily seal the Mara by reducing its potency. I know when danger will come now. There are wandering monsters nearby. They'll spell trouble if we let...
What was
Turn up the volume.
This is our chance.
This song's just for you. Keep up my tempo.
Can't lose this one. Let's go.
What about this?
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume.
Let's make it quick.
That's all you've got?
This song's just for you. Keep up my tempo.
All right, I'll call your bet. Can't lose this one.
What about this?
So, let's kick things off with you!
Turn up the volume.
Let's go. Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up. My tempo!
Better hedge your bets.
This is our chance.
How about this? That's all you've got?
This song's just for you. Let's rock!
Can't lose this one.
Let's make it quick.
That felt like a time. It's good. I've weakened Blade's senses to the outside world, so that he's only able to hear my voice and feel my touch. He's oblivious to everything else. I'm going to transfer his consciousness away from the Xianzhou and cleanse his memories of Jingyuan, Jingliu, Insing, and your friend, Dan Hong. Again, this process... Yes, as compensation for helping me. Well, don't rush. We still have time. One rule, though. Please don't... Let's play truth and... It's a game I play with Silverwolf all the time. Kinda psychological. Both sides ask each other, so one of my answers will be true, the other will be false. And we don't have much time. Let's do 2 rounds to start. You ask me 2 questions, and you'll also... I give you my word. I'll go first to give you a demo. Oh, don't be nervous. The first question is quite trivial. You can tell the truth or tell a lie. It's the second question where the game gets interesting. My first question is, what do you think about me?
Huh? What do I think about Kafka? How should I answer? If I tell the truth, I have to lie the next time, and vice versa. Or I could just cheat. Is that really an option? Better to tell it like it is.
Oh. And there you have it. It's a pretty simple game. You're hiding your feelings well. I'm afraid we'll have to put our game of truth and lies on pause. The Cloud Knights are here. I need you to help me get rid of them. That won't work. No matter, this conflict is inevitable.
This song's just for you. Turn up the volume.
So, you in the mood for another? Let's kick things off with you!
Trying to pull a fast one?
Keep up my tempo.
Can't lose this one.
Let's go.
What about this?
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
See, the future always seems like infinite possibilities, but I need to use this. The game continues.
So, I get 2 questions, only one of which Kafka will answer truthfully. But I won't know which answer is which. What should I ask? When I came to on the space station, I remember seeing Kafka. But everything before that is a blur. Shouldn't I ask about my past?
The Stellaron in question was modified. After seizing it, Herta conducted a lot of research. It's the only Stellaron in the universe that doesn't contaminate humans. As soon as Herta got bored, she forgot about the whole thing, but all her research was recorded in Screwlum's database. Silverwolf retrieved it when she hacked into planet Screwlum. And so Elio saw a new future possibility.
No matter what she says, she looks like she's got something up her sleeve.
I see the look on your face. Don't bother asking. I can't tell you if an answer is true or not. Make your best guess and choose your next question based on my answer. That's the beauty of the game. The rules of this game are like reality. We all think we have infinite possibilities, but when you really analyze it, you could count them on your fingers. Every question and answer is constrained by previous choices. The future is like a labyrinth. Do I sound that negative? No. We believe that existence has meaning, but that meaning is bestowed. If you don't believe me, try it for yourself. Soon we will face another battle.
Rules are made to be broken!
Turn up the volume.
Looks like I've got a winning hand.
Rice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourself.
Can't lose this one.
Let's make it quick.
The wind? It's nothing.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up my tempo.
arrived, huh? Step up, let's see ya. Let's kick things off with you!
Trying to pull a fast one?
This song's just for you. Turn up the volume.
Alright, I'll call your...
That's Blade. Kafka says he's Mara-struck.
Oh. Well, you're doing a great job. The future is still clear. The real test lies ahead. The young swordmaster of the Cloud Knights. Until then, let's continue our game. It's my turn again. Second question. Do you want to see me?
What kind of question is that? Will we see each other again? She knew the answer to that one. As for whether I'd want to, it seems obvious to me. No, I don't want to deal with this lady again. So, my answer is...
Okay, I'm done asking. What a surprise. I can't see through you. It's your turn to ask a question. This is your last question. Surprise me.
I don't know if Kafka was telling the truth in the previous question, but one thing's certain. Should I venture into a whole new topic? Kafka wants me to surprise her. Let's try this on for size.
No.
Stellaron hunters. The General was merciful enough to let you live, but you haven't shown this. Why are you here?
Because he was struck by my spirit whisper. My powers of suggestion are capable of convincing people to accept my orders. All without defeat this little boy and your mission is over.
You witch!
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or... maybe I'll take it all!
Come get me!
Rules are made to be broken! Just a scratch.
No dirty tricks.
Here to crash the party? Turn up the volume.
Better hedge your bets.
confidence. Life's like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourself.
Punish evil!
My tempo!
Alright, I'll call your bet. Can't lose this one.
You've arrived, huh? It ain't over yet.
You're all in on it. No dirty tricks, alright? I'm just warming up.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume!
Better hedge your bets.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Let's make it quick.
What about this? Rules are made to be broken!
This song's just for you. Up, my tempo!
My blade levels armies!
No dirty tricks, alright? The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all! Can't lose this one.
This is our chance.
I failed.
If it weren't for you, that kid would have had me and Blake. Of course, Sam and Silverwolf would have broken us out, but Blady would have been gravely injured, and our relationship with the Sea, if possible. I'd like to avoid that kind of...
Can I leave now?
Yes, the Mara in you is temporarily suppressed. So long as you avoid overstimulation and familiar faces, you shouldn't have a problem. Wait. You're not leaving?
I am sorry, Kafka. There is a person.
Then it's in your hands. Elio didn't say anything about what happens next. Thank you for coming to my aid. I appreciate it.
I remember you. You once followed Kafka, didn't you? There was a time when she was on a mission. You were next to her. I remember. I've yet to see anyone follow her for as long as you did, and live to tell the tale. Every Stellaron hunter has a deal with Elio. I do not know the nature of those deals, but I do know that Kafka and I agreed to take orders from Elio. She must have sought something extraordinary. Everything she does comes at a great cost. She will have done many things to keep you alive until now, young one.
It's still early. Where to now?
A life lived in love will never be dull. A life lived in love will never be dull. Lots of love.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Xianzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own. Yeah, you're back. Himiko and I were just discussing our journey. This little excursion has reached its conclusion. All things must come to an end. Still, some endings spark a new beginning.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
Yes, no more Stellaron Hunter interruptions. It's time to get our original plan back on track. Our next stop is Penacony, remember? The Express's records show that Penacony was a prison planet used by the IPC to exile criminals. At least, it was at the time of recording. However, following a Stellaron burst, the planet fell into the arms of Shipe. They say it's been transformed into a prosperous and... The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted. When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Xianzhou, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement, abomination of Yaoshi?
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jingwen. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.